What if there's no such thing as failure and all it is feedback for what you can do and how you can do things differently? Because you think about it, every time we perceive to have failed, how much did we learn and grow? Like for me, when I was 16, I failed at committing suicide again. And now in that moment, I made the decision that I would be doing this one day. Literally at 16 or 17, I was like, why am I failing at this? Why can't I just go, I'm done. I want out. The pain is too much. I can't deal with this anymore. Why is it that I'm failing at this right now? And in that moment, because I took non-drowsy pills when I thought I took drowsy pills, I was up with my thoughts all night. And so I had to replay everything over in my head. And I thought, there's a reason that I have been through hell and back. And I've tried many times and I still can't do it. I'm obviously here for a reason. And it was in that night that I knew that I would be sharing my story one day and that I would be helping other people. And now I live that. So that wasn't a failure, but at the time, I was just like, I can't even get this right. How often do we say it as a parent? I'm failing as a parent. Are we really? There's no handbook. Like if we had the recipe, then maybe we can say we failed. Maybe. But life is about journeys and experiences and trials and tribulations. We're actually here to make mistakes, to learn all the lessons. That's not a failure. It's just that we think it's a failure because we were told so often when we were a child that we were failing, that we were doing it wrong. Too often as children, we were told, you can't do that, you can't have that, you can't see that, you can't, you won't, all the things. And so intuitively and instinctually, our body was like, oh, I'm failing, I'm doing it wrong. And then as we start to grow and learn, we understand the meaning of what failing is. And then we correlate the two because our body tells us, oh, there's that feeling again. And then we've got the knowing, the knowledge as we grow up, that's failing. And then we link the two and we're like, oh, I've been failing my whole life. No, you haven't. If we change our thinking from failing to feedback, everything is just a beautiful opportunity to move forward. How do you feel about trialing things now? So when we actually start to look at our reality, like our actual reality, not the stories in our head or what we've been programmed with, but our actual reality, in truth, we've never actually failed. You know what failing is? Is when we try something and then we give up. Yeah. That's the only time I truly believe that people fail. It's the only time I truly, truly, honestly believe that people fail. And even then, I still don't believe it is a failure because even then they'll learn something from that. Even if it takes them some time, I still truly believe that they will learn something from that and be better and different and show up differently. And the thing is, as humans, we do the doing of being human instead of being the being of being a human being. We do rather than be. We're in our masculine more than we're in our feminine. We feel like we have to hustle and grind and we have to do all the things. And we're really diplomatic and we're really goal driven and we just have to do it. Do. Instead of being, we're not human doings. We get to just be sometimes. We get to do life in the being of doing life. Just be. Be in the moment, be present, do the things that you enjoy doing. And if it doesn't work, it's like, oh, well, that was fun. Or I don't want to do that anymore. Like, ooh. And we get to actually just enjoy the moments of life instead of putting so much pressure on ourselves. So when we have these insecurities, it's an opportunity to look at ourselves because the insecurity isn't about them. We're all human. We all have those insecurities come up and play. It just depends on how deeply we allow them to play out.